Hi, Travis. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Mike?
I'm very well, thank you.
Right on, man.
Well,
Right.
so first off, congratulations on Infinity Chamber. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I
Um,
appreciate it.
I'll start with the least interesting question I'm going to ask, which is mostly for people who aren't familiar with the film. Just give them a quick
Okay.
breakdown of what it's about.
Um, well, it's a sci-fi thriller. It's a little bit into the future. It's a story of a man who's ambushed by government agents, and he's thrown into a very strange, fully automated prison to be put into an interrogation program. And while he's there, trying to survive, the end of the world possibly comes outside. But the computer still refuses to release him. So it's his journey of trying to find escape, to outsmart an AI security system, and find his way back to a world that may already be gone.
That's a better way of describing it than I would have been able to come up with on the fly like that. so,
Well, thanks. I had to explain it a few times.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So this movie marks
Yeah.
your first major foray into directing from the world of writing and producing. Was it challenging to segue from those aspects of filmmaking into directing?
No, not really. I mean, obviously, there's a whole different world of challenges, but basically, it's another storytelling tool.
Hmm.
Whether it's writing or filmmaking, it's just kind of working on a different canvas. But then, obviously, there's a whole other level of stress and pressure, and technical, and trying to capture that story uh, in the most efficient and most effective way.
Right.
So, but not really. I mean, I always tell when I'm talking with other filmmakers, because it seems that people get really caught up in the mechanics of it, the
Right.
technical aspects of filmmaking, and for me, as a storyteller, I just rely really heavily on the people who are experts in that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
whether computers and cameras and all that kind of stuff, that's why you surround yourself with the most passionate, most talented people that you can find. And
Right.
as far as film directing, it's trying to just capture that story the best way that you can.
Sure.
So,
Now,
and I sorry.
no, go ahead.
And I've worked in film production. I mean, I have worked as a writer my entire life, but I've always been kind of a filmmaker. So I've been in production in all different levels
Right.
my whole life. So it wasn't a real daring leap of faith in doing it. I really planned ahead to see how I could do this movie the best way that I could.
Very cool. I really want to talk about Howard, who's really nothing more than like an automated camera, but he became my favorite character in the film. And I was just curious if it was difficult to kind of imbue such an expressionless object with so much character.
Yeah, it really was an interesting challenge because I definitely was trying to go for just the appearance. I wanted something that wasn't too complex, very simple, something very real. So really, I just kind of built them myself. I took them from an old security camera that I found, and I modified it. So that was one aspect of it. The next was writing his dialogue, and then who was going to provide the voice. And
Right.
that was actually a really extensive search, because it was really amazing. I must have listened to hundreds of voices, and when I would lay it in when I was editing, it was like, wow, it's like the smallest little difference in inflection, or how automated, how artificial he sounds, was a real interesting journey to try to find just the right level of humanity, but it's still a machine.
Right.
So it was an interesting journey, and obviously I took inspiration from the greatest. You know, I mean, I consider Hal of 2001 the Marlon Brando of AI. You
Right.
know? So taking inspiration from that and countless others, just trying to give him personality and empathy, but not forcing it,
Right.
and not making it too cute.
Right. When I looked him up, I expected to find that you'd cast some like super experienced voice actor in the role, but it turns out it was another producer director named Jesse Arrow who provided the voice. So how did he end up with the role? Was it just through an audition process? Did you know him beforehand?
You know what? Interesting enough, he was a friend of our lead actor Christopher Kelly, and he came in to provide the voice while we were shooting the movie.
Oh, okay.
Because we needed. He was on set, so he went through the whole lore of making the film with us, and he was just doing the voice off camera.
Right.
And I never considered that I would use Jesse's voice while we were making the movie. I just knew it was gonna be a long auditioning process. So we finished the movie, and then I listened to hundreds of tapes, and I kept hearing Jesse's voice in my head, and I was like, there was something about the way he did it that was it. I didn't. So it was kind of ironically, I was like, my whole search for Howard, and he was standing next to me the whole time.
Right. One more question in regards to that, and I'll move on. And I want to keep this spoiler free, but I have to know. The very, very last shot of the movie, is that meant to throw the ending into doubt, or was that really just you having a little fun mind-bending the viewers?
Without giving it away, that was interesting because I'd always intended, when I wrote the script, that I always intended on ending that way, because I wanted to give the audience a choice where they could imagine either way that it went,
right,
and causing some kind of discussion that, no, this is the way I see it, and no, this is the way I see it. Well, you're both right.
Right.
So I tried to do it that way, that if you'd like a happy ending, or you're attracted to the darker elements, you can have whatever ending you want. I mean, I definitely have one in my head.
Right.
And there's, for the movie geeks out there, there's a little clues within the last 10, 15 minutes that will lead you to one conclusion.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm gonna watch that again now.
Yeah.
Good. I'm going back to that. I'm all about movie endings. So.
Well, here's the most satisfying part is screening the movie and then discussing it with people afterwards, and that's the hot topic.
Sure.
Everyone wants to talk about that. That this is the way I took it, and what was really great is people saying, no, it's this way because of this, and I was like, wow, that's a really good argument. That totally that makes sense.
Right.
So it's been a lot of fun talking to people about that.
Very cool.
So.
Now, on the surface, at first I thought, okay, this seems like it might be an easier film for a first-time director to make because it's limited for the most part to just the 2 sets. But then I thought, well, maybe it's more difficult because you had to keep the film visually interesting with only 2 sets. So I was curious if you felt like the film settings did they help you, or was it more of a challenge?
That's a great question. What's interesting, yes, it's interesting because it forces you to kind of creatively go inward, because physically and logistically it's easier because we have limited locations, limited amount of actors. So logistically, it's easier to do, but then creatively it's more challenging because you have to make something more than with what you have.
Right.
So that was a great balance. So it was easier on the one part, but it was more difficult to try to make something that resonated or that people could connect with. I was definitely concerned about the one location type story
Right.
that we would feel a little claustrophobic, that we want to get out of this place, and maybe people would get bored, or it just wasn't enough for a story.
Right.
So that's why I incorporated those other elements that allowed us to break out of that space.
Right. Right.
Try to balance the movie.
Very cool.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
hopefully it works.
I thought it did. Definitely.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I want to talk about one of your previous films real quickly. I know that Pandorum with Dennis Quaid and Ben Foster, which you wrote, it wasn't a big commercial hit, but I'm a huge fan of that film. And I was...
Thank you.
Oh, of course. I was curious what your experience was like making the movie, and also if you found that it's found an audience, kind of a Second Life cult audience of people like me.
Yeah, absolutely. That is. I mean, I'm so proud of that movie, and it was a really interesting, unique experience. It was kind of my first time having something that I wrote then created by someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is a real interesting place to be. That just for me as a storyteller, I pictured the film a very specific way.
Right.
And then no matter what, it becomes different because everybody brings something different to it. So initially, I had a hard time with the movie because I couldn't step away and just be an audience member.
Right.
I just picked out the differences. And then slowly over time, the more I watched the movie, the more I love it.
Yeah.
So, and just letting go of my writer gloves and allowing it to be the movie that it is. So I'm really proud of it. I had an incredible experience working with Christian Albert
Mm-hmm.
to bring that movie to the screen. And yes, absolutely, it didn't do very well, but it slowly, this really strong fan base slowly gathered
Right.
Over the years. So it's been really interesting. So one quick little note is when it first came out, the sci-fi fans, the sci-fi world is a really kind of guarded group. It's interesting because I've said it before, it's kind of like befriending a motorcycle gang.
Right.
They don't really want to let you in.
Right.
But once they accept you, it's like the greatest group of friends I have. So when the movie first came out, we got beat up by the critics, and I got beat up a little bit. People suggesting that I was copying other ideas and things like that,
Uh-huh.
which kind of happens, I think, in sci-fi a lot because
Sure.
we follow a lot of the same concepts and things. But then after a few years, it was interesting because I saw other movies coming out and people were bashing and saying, yeah, well, it's just like Pandorum. That's what they said about us
Right.
when we came out. So it's an interesting initiation.
Sure, I can
into
imagine.
that. Yeah.
Very cool.
It was a great experience.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I like it. I'm enjoying all the stuff you're putting out, so keep doing it.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
Of course. Well, I know we're running short on time, so I'll just ask you one more question. Now that Infinity Chamber is out, do you have anything planned? What's next on your plate that we can look forward to?
Absolutely. I have some projects in the works. That to me, that's just continue to tell stories until someone says I'm not allowed to do that anymore. So have another project that we're already heading into full steam to hopefully be shooting next year. And it tackled a lot of the same kind of ideas and concepts. I'm always really fascinated with our relationship with technology,
Mm-hmm.
and the positives and the negatives that come from it. Because I think we're in a really interesting era
Right.
with our devices. So yeah, following the same themes and hoping to do another movie.
That sounds
Absolutely.
great. Well, I'll be looking forward to it.
Great. Well, thanks so much, man. And I really appreciate you having me on. This is for a little film like us. This means everything.
Well, I'm glad I could help spread the word. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you so much.
Anytime. All right. Well, Travis, thank you again for taking the time to talk to us. I appreciate it.